In March 2025, me and my cousin Rollercoaster Dude 80 both started our own YouTube channels based on theme parks. Since then, I've ridden 24 different coasters, plus 5 more the year before. I rode coasters over 100 times last year, yes I counted, that number's not made up, across 5 different parks. 2 of which were new and 2 of which statuses are very questionable as a park. Whilst visiting these parks, I've been uploading videos to my YouTube channel, The Smiler Enjoyer. I don't know why I've said it, you're clearly watching it right now. It's achieved over 300,000 views, which is more than the entire population of 25 separate countries. Nearly 6,000 likes, which is more than the population of one country. Not quite as impressive, but it's still great. I've also had nearly 700 comments and over 1,000 shares, so thank you all so much. I never expected this channel to actually get views or become popular. I thought it'd just be like another little thing I did every now and again. My least favourite credit in 28th place is Katie Jr. Le Petit Train du Cirque at Disneyland Paris. This ride didn't have super high expectations and it ended up being like an outdoor dark ride in a way. It stayed flat, slow and was just turns. I thought we'd do something like Runaway Mine Train or even Flying Fish, which has actual height. Lelot Pirate at Weymouth Bay. Tight turns, weird, janky drop, but fun. I actually have a POV to this coaster linked in the description if you want to check that out. Rattlesnake at Chessington. I love this ride way too much, so I have no clue why it's so low down, but they're just better rides, I guess. Runaway Mine Train at Alton Towers. Really fun and has some surprising forces entering the tunnel and the inclined helix. Air Flyer at loads of different air hop places. Honestly super fun, and when I jumped off the edge I spun so much and got some surprising airtime on the drop, which I definitely did not expect from whatever the hell this is. By the way, fight me if you don't think it's a coaster, I need the credit. Walking Dead the ride at Thorpe Park. My cousins will both remember running through these corridors being absolutely petrified of the actors, not knowing there was literally only one. The ride itself hasn't got much theming and it's just a family coaster, but the mid-course brake run's fun, I guess. Oh my days, not this ride. This horrible excuse of a coaster at Thorpe Park. This is like if you hired Bob the Builder to make a shopping trolley with the worst possible restraints and the least space imaginable. There's a reason this ride was walk-on most of the time I was there. Oh great, the other shopping trolley's next to it. Rita actually has at least one good element on it. The launch is actually super intense and the speed throughout the rest of the ride's great because of how low to the ground it is. This doesn't change the track being so rattly, but at least the trains have leg space. Rita's Neighbour, the overhyped family coaster, 13 at Alton Towers. This kind of slipped up in my rankings because of that trimless ride in June, making the outdoor part pretty intense, but that part's pretty short. And the rest of the ride's just boring. Chessington's Mandrill Mayhem. This ride's just so fun and I hope I get back on it soon. There's not a lot else to say. Crush's Coaster at Disneyland Paris. It's an indoor Mauer spinner that's worse than Spimble Whizzer. Oh, and it has these annoying seagulls in the queue that I had to listen to for 30 minutes straight in single rider. Spimble Whizzer at Alton Towers. Better than Crush's Coaster and nothing else can be said. Galactica, Alton Towers. Cool flying coaster. Just please give it a re-theme, Merlin. Jesus. Vampire at Chessington. Fun, and I really don't know what all the hate's about. It's super smooth and just fun. There's not much else to say. Wicker Man at Alton Towers. Feels super fast, but it's just not as good as everything else. There's quite a bit of rattle in this bit here, but it's so relentless in the rain. This is a must ride personally. I just hope the fire effects are on next time I go. Oblivion at Alton Towers. Also feels fast, but it's so short. At least the drop's fun, but how on earth did that cost 27 million quid? Big Thunder Mountain, Disneyland Paris. Insane airtime when I rode it in the dark and snow, like to the point where I was standing up. I'm still wondering how it's legal to have those pirate ship restraints. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril, also at Disneyland Paris. Super fun to lap, and if you haven't already seen my Disneyland ranking video, which not a lot of people have, then make sure to watch it, but also use code COBRA for a free one-shot fast track there. In 10th place, RC Racer at Disneyland Paris. Fun shuttle coaster with some nice airtime, but they need to extend the cycles when there aren't any queues. The first Thorpe Park thrill coaster on this list, other than that, the Swan was butter smooth but just forceless other than the bottom of the drop, and you don't notice that many of the near misses on ride, to be honest. Hyperspace Mountain, Disneyland Paris. Fun launch and maintains its intensity through the whole ride, but I still want more theming on it because it's pretty rubbish. Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park. Just super intense and forceful. Back row's crazy, and both my cousins I went with can confirm that, because we honestly grayed out at some parts, especially that loop. The other Nemesis, Nemesis Reborn, Alton Towers. The only reason it's higher than Inferno is the theming. It's pretty forceless in my opinion, but I didn't get back row, so I don't know. But I'm sure that's great. Starting the top 5's Rock and Roller Coaster, also known as Avengers Assemble Flight Force at Disneyland Paris. Crazy launch and super intense transitions into the Sea Serpent rolls. Oh, and don't forget the airtime at the end. Saw the ride at Thorpe Park. So overheated, and I've seen people compare it to Colossus, which is just wrong. The drop's great and the airtime hill is just ruthless. In 3rd place is the Smiler at Alton Towers. Just look at my channel's name and you'll know I love this coaster so much. The theme's amazing, the immersiveness is just incredible, and the ride itself's pretty smooth in my opinion. Oh, and that airtime hill that everyone genuinely begins ascending on is just perfect. In 2nd place, the world's fastest accelerating coaster, not Max Force by the way, is Stealth. The launch is like nothing I've ever done before, and the views in front row are unbeatable, not even by number 1. Hyperia, also at Thorpe Park, is literally indescribable, and it's just packed with airtime. From the beyond vertical drop by 1 degree to that crazy dive stall, it's just so much fun. You have to ride it to understand it's probably one of the best coasters in Europe, or even the world. Once again, thanks for watching, and of course this video is celebrating 1 year of my channel, which I started on March the 5th, all thanks to my cousin, who originally gave me the idea to create a channel. So go subscribe to his channel and our shared channel, they're both great, and yeah, see you next time I upload a video, which is probably next year at this rate.